So I'll give you an example.
Yep.
Actually, no, maybe this isn't a doctor, this is studies. I remember having a guest on my podcast that talked about, I think there was a bit of a crisis with depression drugs in the early years where they had, because of the way that the tests had been done by the big pharmaceutical companies, the CEO of the pharmaceutical company knew that the depression drug did not work and had all of these side effects, but they pushed it through, even though the vast majority of the studies hadn't shown that the drug worked. They found one study that had, they pushed it through, got to market, loads of kids used it, and then I think a decade later, it was discovered that the CEO of that company knew it didn't work, but there was a study and research that got it to market and people started using it. And I think Johan Hari, who's been on my podcast before, he was the Ozempic episode we released. He was one of the people as a young man that started taking that depression drug, only to find out that 5, 6 years, 7, 8 years later, it didn't work. And the CEO knew that it wasn't really working. So that was trust in the medical system. That was trust in research. That was trust in big pharma.